I first learned about Sunlight Home at a ProLife luncheon. My son, my older son, this is my newborn here, was 10 months old at the time. And so I went to this luncheon and I heard Sandy and Miss Linda speak, and I went up to Sandy after and I said, how can I help? Because I really felt called that, I had children of my own and I knew how difficult it can be, and especially alone, and I knew that I wanted to be a part of it, and so I maybe pause. Do you want me to tell what I volunteered at, how I got involved?
Yeah, tell me about your role, your involvement with the ministry.
I first started volunteering with driving. And that was great because I could have my 10-month-old in the car and then just take girls where they needed to go and have great conversations, and that was easy. It kind of got me into the door and got me talking to the girls just about motherhood and how it can be a challenge, and thank you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So how would you describe the vision or the mission or the heartbeat of Sunlight Home?
Say the vision of Sunlight Home is to accept women and know that someone cares, and that they don't have to do it alone, and that there's no judgment, and that when they come into Sunlight Home, they're genuinely cared for, and wanting, all the board members, everyone at Sunlight Home genuinely wants them to do better and knows that they can do better. And I think a big thing is that there's no judgment at Sunlight Home. There's just acceptance, and as Jesus would accept without judgment, and I think I'm saying a lot.
That's good. That's good. We know. We're affirming. You're speaking truth. We should know. And if not, we're reminding you. That's good. So talk about how the Lord is using this ministry to introduce them to Jesus, like evangelism, how they come to know the Lord.
At Sunlight Home, maybe I should just say the same answer again.
Well, no. Some of them they don't have any faith background. Some of them are hearing about Jesus for the first time, right?
Yes, at Sunlight Home, I'm sorry, I'm getting nervous.
It's okay.
I'm going to take a break.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Right.
So, talk about how maybe they go to church for the first time and they're hearing about Jesus. So maybe we assume everybody's heard about it, but we're getting an opportunity to show Jesus to them until they meet him for the first time.
Yeah, I think that a lot of these women in difficult situations, church might be the last thing that they're thinking about, but really it should be the first, because it opens doors. And just coming into Sunlight Home, so many doors are opened, and that should be the first one, the door of the church.
Yeah.
Because we are welcoming without judgment, and just.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. So discipleship is a church word, and I think that means being obedient, learning, growing in the faith. So talk about life skills. I guess while they're here, they're learning. It's more than just Bible study, it's life skills. Talk about that.
Oh yeah, just being a mother, learning to care for a child, can be challenging, and just having the guidance here to learn day-to-day life, and go to school, and deal with the crazies of every day, daycare and balancing everything, and Sunlight is always here to help and guide. I think that a lot of these women just need the guidance, and they are strong enough, and they just need to be told that they're strong enough, and just have that little bit of push, and they got it. They have it in them. They just need the love that Sunlight Home gives.
Yeah. Talk about some of the circumstances, some of the situations these girls come from.
Some of the girls don't have a place to live, or once they have the child, they're not welcomed where they were living. And so Sunlight Home is a place that welcomes anyone at any stage of their life, at anything that they're going through, even if it's the bottom, it's okay. And some girls maybe have addictions, or are struggling with abuse, or just don't know any better, and that's why it's hard to seek help. It's hard to ask, and Sunlight Home is great with welcoming and helping girls who might be at their lowest, because they've been there, they've seen everything, there is to see. No, they won't be surprised. We won't be surprised by any situation that a girl may be going through. Sunlight Home is always open arms.
Awesome. Great word bite. Yeah, we wouldn't be surprised, Some people just say, you don't understand. No, we understand. We've seen it all.
Yeah.
We've seen it all over the years. That's good. That's good. So talk about ways people can get involved and support Sunlight Home.
I first got involved with driving at Sunlight Home, and that was great, just to be able to chat with the girls in a quiet setting, and where they're comfortable, and so that's a great option. Driving, just coming over and just being present. And if you have children, it is intimidating. I was a bit intimidated having one child and now two. Well, I can't help. I'm too busy, and I have a home, and to take care of. But it just takes a little bit to influence somebody, and to be a good example, and to pop in and bring a meal, and show them that they're not alone. There's other moms out there that are going through the same challenges that motherhood brings, whether that be nursing, or formula, or just postpartum is just such a hard time. And I never realized it until I had a child, and then I thought, okay, well, maybe that could be my way of helping to be a mentor, and to just be there, be present. And what was the question?
Financial support,
Oh.
donations, ways to get involved.
Okay.
Prayer support.
I think prayers are the biggest contributor to Sunlight Home, and just that faith, and financially we'll accept any amount of money. Everything is used for something good, and going toward, helping a woman and her newborn baby. And so, whether it be volunteering or
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Time, treasure, talents. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah. So really any involvement, I think,
Come and see.
I'll start over.
Come
Yeah.
and see.
Come and see Sunlight Home, and you'll see, if you have a business, think about how your business can contribute to Sunlight Home. Whether it's, I think the floors were just done recently, or anything around Sunlight Home that might need to be fixed or just taken care of, kept up with. You might just notice something, or donate items that your, childlike items. I lost it. I lost my train of thought.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Maybe I'll say that part over again about the business.
Okay.
If you own a business, you can be a sponsor for Sunlight Home's events, and just come to Sunlight Home. Come and see what it's like, and see how you personally, or how your business could attribute to Sunlight Home's future. Helping these women, helping them get back on their feet.
Partnership. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. So why do you do what you do?
I definitely feel like I need a purpose in life, and I need to do more than just be a mom of 2 kids. I need to get out there to the world and be a part of something. And to me, Sunlight Home is being a part of something big, because it's really changing these women and changing their lives for the good. And I'm sure that I'll always remember every woman that I've met, and they may remember me or maybe not, but that's okay. It's really changing my life too. And I think that discipleship is important, and it needs to be involved in my Christian life.
Awesome. Good answer. Pro-life, pro-choice. It's a
Yeah.
battle out there today. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts on it?
Well, I can see how it's a struggle. I can see women, young women, being caught and feeling trapped. And that's why a place like Sunlight Home is just such a blessing for these women, because they don't have to go through it alone. And I can't imagine raising a child alone. And so to have that support from Sunlight Home is just invaluable. I just think that you got to choose life, whether it be adoption or choosing to parent the child. It's so important to just choose life, because they're such a blessing. I know it.
$1 million word,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. From experience, you're holding one.
Yeah.
Holding a bundle of blessing.
Yeah.
Final question. Is there anything else the Lord put on your heart to share with us today?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of how.
Or you can tell me how great
Yeah.
the staff is.
The staff at Sunlight Home is amazing. All smiles, and I think that they're doing a great job. And it's just so good to be positive. Our world is kind of crazy right now, and to just have a safe place to come, and know that you're loved is just important, because that's how Jesus would do. He's here, he's within the walls. So, yeah, I definitely, I couldn't say anything bad about it. Trying to think of the world is evolving, and with Sunlight Home, we need to change as the world changes, with technology and things like that. So it's been great to be a part of it and help with the younger view of what Sunlight Home might need to help develop and get our name out there, and with all the technology coming out. And so I think it's important for girls to know that they have a place to come, and that's we've been working on that, with the website and
Facebook Live
and Facebook Live and and Instagram, and getting our word out there. Yeah, you know all about it.
That's good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Faith comes by hearing by the word of God. You guys are a good testimony, sharing your stories.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. And then anything else?
I don't know. What was it?
God loves you. That's good. Praise the Lord. All right. Good stuff.